Hello there. Welcome to Primary's Corner. I am your host, Personatus Vol, primary and founder of the Outer Rim Praxeum. Whenever a new student joins the Outer Rim Praxeum, we give them what we call a faction test, which helps us determine whether that student is a Jedi or a Sith, and one of 4 classes within those factions. We offer 8 in total. These classes, in addition to giving a good learning curve, also allow us to have variety among our students while maintaining balance to make sure none of our students are overpowered, except by their own skill. You might be wondering what those questions are. Well, come to practice and find out. Now, we're going to go ahead and start going over our classes with the Sith Assassin. The Sith Assassin is, in RPG terms, sort of a rogue tank. In one-on-one combat, they like to let their opponent wear themselves out on an impenetrable defense. And once their opponent is tired and broken, they'll kill them in one swift snap. And in group combat, the Sith Assassin will sort of stick to the sidelines and draw out high-value targets away from their allies. And once they're alone and isolated, kill them alone in the dark. The Sith Assassin has access to Makashi's types 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, as well as Nimin. The Assassin has a unique trait among all the other classes. They alone are able to have what's called a Shoto lightsaber, or a short blade. All the other classes in the Praxeum can only have a lightsaber blade of 36 inches. Not so with the Assassin. And of course, like all other Sith, the Assassin's lightsaber color is red. Now, to move on to the Jedi Martyr, the most aggressive of the Jedi. When a Jedi Martyr sees a Sith, they believe that the solution is to kill them, and do so as quickly and efficiently as possible. That way, there's no more Sith. They're dead. In single combat, the Jedi Martyr is unbridled aggression. They will come in fast, hard, they will flank you while you stand, they'll bleed right through your defense until you are fallen. In group combat, the Jedi Martyr tends to be a little bit cocky. They like to find the biggest, meanest, baddest Sith on the other side of the field, charge them down, and kill them where they stand. Now, the Jedi Martyr can choose from the forms Ataru, Xian, Vapad, and Nimin. And because they are so aggressive, they can even blend through each of their forms and choose to take on training in the double-bladed lightsaber and what's called Jark High dual-wield fencing, when you're using 2 different lightsabers at the same time. And just like their mentor, they use a purple lightsaber. Now we're going to go ahead and start going over Makashi types 3 and 4.
Makashi Type 3 is a 2-handed form, and on offense uses straight, direct stabs at the shoulders and legs. On defense, the blade points directly at the opponent, using a sideways pendulum motion, like Types 1 and 2. Makashi Type 4 uses the same attack, but with one hand and with the body to the side. The defense holds the same form as Type 3, but with one arm for the motion. Now, this description belies the true subtle nature of Makashi Types 3 and 4. In all other forms, if a duelist strikes the defender's blade before reaching the intended strike zone, their own blade is forced away from the duelist. However, Makashi Types 3 and 4 are able to slip along the defender's blade and still make a legal strike. On defense, if the attacker runs into the tip of a blade using Makashi Types 3 or 4 defense, it counts as a kill. Some specialists will often stop suddenly, hoping the opponent will do exactly that. Makashi Type 3 and 4's strengths are able to kill while defending, able to slide through a defensive stance, a quick, solid defense, and they work well alongside other forms. Their weaknesses are, they're easy to read on their own, defense is difficult to master, and For safety reasons, we do not allow head strikes in Makashi types 3 and 4. The canonical master of Makashi types 3 and 4 is Darth Sidious.
Well, that wraps it up for this week's video, and thank you so much for watching. Tune in next week where we'll continue going over our classes, specifically the Jedi Guardian and the Sith Inquisitor. We will also be finishing on Makashi. Now, I'm sure that a lot of you may have a lot of questions about our videos, and if you do, please leave a comment down below. Your question may be featured in a future video. Once again, I'm your host, Personatus Vol. Please like, share, and subscribe, and I will leave you with the House Vol family motto, Semper Novandi, always innovating.